All right, everybody, this is a good exercise that is great for beginners to do, but also for more experienced backpackers, it's sometimes good to get a little recheck on what we have in our packs. So what I've done is I unloaded my backpack from the through hike on the Ozark Highlands Trail, and I made one pile of everything that was used and another pile of everything that was not used, so I can assess, am I carrying things I don't need? For my used pile, things that I absolutely used, and I've got like little Nitnoid stuff like chapstick and my headlamp, and obviously I use those. My camp chair, my seat cushion, stuff for rain protection. This is my night splints because I do struggle with plantar fasciitis and I have to take these. And I've got a bunch of other little stuff like my poop kit, my stove, my pot. Just little random things like, oh y'all, BioFreeze is a great thing to have with you. Charging pack. And this is my first aid and repair kit. And I did use the repair kit because, boom, I had a casualty. I had to get the extra tent stake out of it. First aid kit, whether you use it or not, always have it. I'm proud to say that every bit of clothing I carried with me, I used. So on that 29-degree morning, I had everything with me on. I was wearing it and I was warm. That tells me I had the perfect amount of clothing. These are the things I did not use, so I think I did pretty well. There will be things like a compass. I never use my compass, but they should always be there. So pretty much if I can explain everything I have here for a safety use, then that is okay to continue carrying. Same situation as the first aid kit. This is a miniature air horn, and this is for animal encounters to scare away any animals that could be dangerous. Now let's go to the garage. I went all through this hammock, and everything that was still in here was stuff that I used. So I have my sleeping clothes. If you watched my video series on the Ozark Highlands Trail, you'll see I was wearing this raincoat, sleep pants, and this is a down skirt. Ladies, if you get a cold butt, you need one of these. One of the life-saving things that I used, it was great, was this. It's a trigger point ball I used for rolling out my feet and my muscles. This was really great out there. This is the Body Glide for feet, and it works very well. Chapstick, stuff like that. My sleep mask, which is great when there's a really bright moon. I've got my little lights that I used, and they're just little fairy lights. Socks, down booties, my coffee and medications. And that was it. There was nothing in here that I did not use. So next time you come back from a backpacking trip, give this exercise a try. It's a good way to make sure you're not carrying things you do not need.